How you doing? Good evening once again. This is Lori G. I am in a place to be. We got content creation, we got Friday night, and we've got no copyright music playing in the background. I hope that you are doing well wherever it is that you are in the world. I enjoy being here with you. I enjoy every minute of just sharing on here. And you know what? There has to be a way. I mean, there has to be a way in which I can have a community where I can go and share or post what time I'm on live, right? Because that is what I should be able to do. And actually, that's what I definitely should be doing, right? In order for me to let you know that I am here live with you. Um, so what else did I want to mention to you? Oh, don't forget to follow me on my other social medias. I have them listed on here. Follow me on if you're on Twitch, yeah. Follow me if you are on Twitter, yeah. Follow me if you're on LinkedIn, and follow me if you're on Facebook. Now, Facebook, I'm really cautious about. I really don't do a lot of anything on Facebook because what's the word? I have family on there, and they don't know what I'm doing. But it's okay, though, overall. I mean, if you can follow me on any of my social media platforms, what do you want to share? Do you need prayer? Do you need to, come on here and vent a little bit? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. And I am very, what's the word, exhausted because I obviously worked the whole day today. Yeah, and look at me. I'm like, oh my goodness. Since I worked all day today, I was able to, be very like tired, very like exhausted. And I guess that's how it goes whenever it is that you are an employee. Now, hey, my buddy, my good evening, my dear friend Lori G. And you look nice tonight. Well, thank you. I appreciate you so very much, Mr. Reverend Rashim Hall Stewart. I'm so glad that you are here sharing with me in this very night. Happy Friday night. You are just a great blessing to me in my life. And I only just met you. Yeah. And I know that you're in the great state of Florida. My love to the great state of Florida, wherever it is that you are. If you're in China, if you are in, the Middle East. I want to just give props if you are, in the south side of Chicago. You're in Jersey. I like that accent that my New Yorkers, New York. No, but it's always grand to have you on here. Look at grand. Put this in the wash to be grand. It's good to come on here and share with you my thoughts, my words of wisdom, and I can't thank you enough for being here, for praying for me, and just for basically sharing, right? Okay, I had to kind of just turn it down a little bit more because it's a little bit too loud. All right, so let's talk. Sorry, I have a habit of biting my nails after, I don't know, 40 some years, and 47 years, 40 going on 48 years. I still have that habit of biting my nails. Yeah, I still have that habit. So let's talk tonight. All right. What do I want to talk about? Oh, by the way, take out my boxing gloves. Check out my boxing gloves. You know I'm definitely going to be using these at my on my show. And they're pink too. So you know that there are girls. You like my packs? Yes, you like my boxing gloves, Rashi? Yeah. No. So I want to talk to you tonight about an issue that, well, kind of what you call it. I had a question in mind, right? And I want to talk to you about this thing called jobs work. And how can I thoroughly express myself? Okay. I'm an employee. You're an employee. Most of us on this space here of YouTube have jobs because it obviously this thing in YouTube, it's very hard. It's really hard to actually get out there, um, get to know people, and really communicate with others. And it's a challenge for me. And for me, I will accept that challenge because I decided to be a different individual in this space of what is that YouTube, in this space of trading, in this space of getting to know myself more deeper because of the circumstances or the issues that have happened in life. When something or someone affects you in life, you want to do everything possible to make things better for yourself. And this is why I decided to be different amongst those around me. Okay. So I want to talk to you about jobs, being an employee, um, salaries, things like that. Things like that of how we make money, right? And I want to come out with this issue because let me tell you, a lot of people are miserable in their jobs. For protecting those around me, I'm not going to name people. All right. A lot of people just take a job just to have a job. Um, a lot of people get lazy in their jobs. And work is something that we do in order to make um, our everyday lives, right? And I've gone to seminars before, right? I've gotten to seminars before. And most of those seminars have taught me to be comfortable at the seminar. See what I'm saying? Because the fact of the matter is this, okay, when it comes to your work life, you will spend, what is that, 80% of your work life in your job. And a percentage of that you spend outside, right? Outside of your work life. And I'm going to say this in my work life, okay? In my work life, and what it is that I do. I want to change that mindset when I'm at work. And I want to actually enjoy the work that I do. Because when you look at it closely, I am providing a service and a, what is that? A community to somebody in need of the things that I do. Today in particular, it was very hard for me. Excuse me. Sorry, I have a little gas. To be at work because I thought that me being this great customer service agent, I was able to, what is that? Resolve um, people's problems. And that is not so because, put it this way, I want you to understand one thing. Tonight, there is somebody going to bed without electricity, and that's a big thing. That's a big thing because this particular family cannot afford to pay. And me being on the other end, that kind of touches me in a way, Reverend Rashim, because about a couple of years ago, if we don't work, we don't eat, and the bills don't get paid if we don't work. Yeah, yeah, you have that right. That that you are right. Okay, that you are right. Okay, and we're gonna talk about that. But I really want to mention to you that in the world, I'm gonna say in the world, someone is going to sleep tonight without electricity. And that hurts me in a sense because we need the daily, what you call it? Yeah, the daily living, things. We need electricity, we need vehicles, we need, what is it? We need to come on here. And well, I want to say this. I couldn't do anything about what happened today, but I had to come on here and share with you about the value of jobs. Because when you look at the reality of our job systems in the US, jobs are scarce. They are. And a lot of people are getting lazy in their jobs. And I ask myself that question. Am I getting lazy in my job? Now, I need to, let because in a job like mine, I want to just say this, okay? I want to just say this. I have to consistently, because it's like, I'm in customer service. So I constantly have to study all the time. Now, I asked myself this question. I wish I didn't have to work so much because, it takes time away from, the people that I love. and I can't, um, do what I enjoy doing. And I mean, I blame myself for a lot of the mistakes that I did in the past, right? So, what I'm doing here is this. I don't know if you can do this, Reverend Rasheen Hall Stewart. Um, and it's not about paying tithes or anything like that. It's not about giving or anything. I'm gonna talk about giving in another episode that I'm gonna talk about, next week. Okay, but today I want to talk to you about um, being an employee, your typical 9 to 5, because a lot of us is this. A lot of it is this. We're not all Damon John or Mark Cuban or Kevin Leary or what is it, Barbara Corcoran. You know what I'm doing? I'm naming all of the sharks. Shark Tank. Hello, Shark Tank. Yeah. And I want to so bad, to do a lot of things. I mean, I'll say this, to a lot of people on here. I can say I wish I had gotten into trading when I was like what, in my 20s or something like that, or early in my teens, because I would have really understood the concept of going out, of talking about the stock market. But we can't look at what happened to us then. We have to look at what we can do today, right? So back to being an employee. Yes, most of us do work our typical 9 to 5. And I want you right now to value that. I especially I want you to value the job that you have, because a lot, a lot of customer service agents are, how can I say, in part, I hate to say this, they can be complacent. Is that what I'm saying? No, so I said some. I said some. Figure it out. Some. I figured out some. And I want to make sure that because you go to a seminar and you feel good and you feel uplifted and whatnot, okay, that's fine. Okay, what up? Figure it out. Figure it out. That's fine and dandy. You get pumped up at this seminar, and then you got to leave that seminar and then go back to your regular life. I want you to enjoy your regular life. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I want you to value who it is that you are at your job. Because if we go to like the grocery store, and um, the cashier that checks us out, I guess, I don't know, they have those machines now or anything like that. I don't even like those things anybody like. So I really want that person at the checkout counter, that Uber driver, that that secretary, um, that customer service agent, to be uplifted about who they are and what they do. If we can do that and know how to truly value our jobs, and I'm thinking about the people who work in waste management or people who work at the airport. I mean, those are some really hard, heavy duty jobs. That's labor jobs, because it's like you have to classify, the jobs that you do. I work in administration. That's what I've worked. All of my work life. I've always worked in administration, and that is what I do. That's what I technically do. I work in administration, and um, it hasn't always been the best. I have to admit it, but um, today I am very glad, very grateful for what I have. And it's hard to shift your mindset because I knew somebody who used to fuss, whine, and complain about their job. And when you hear somebody complain about what their boss hasn't given them, or about what the raises are, or about the structure in the company, in the organization, you you have a negative mindset yourself, right? So here and there, I want good, positive, what is that? Employees in the workplace who know how to truly service somebody, how to be welcoming, who value themselves, regardless of what the pay that they make. I don't want to look at pay right now. What I want to look at is value, value and self worth. That's what I want to look at. That's what I'm interested in. And even in my job, I mean, even in what I did, even when in what it is that I do, I want to make sure that I always give the best service to somebody in need, to somebody in the on the other side, because in my position, you really have to learn how to be compassionate. And a lot of people are forgetting, or rather, they don't want to learn how to be compassionate. Oh, yeah. So, how do you like that? There's many scenarios. I'm telling you, that happened in the workplace. A lot of people make mistakes. A lot of people just, um, they just take, just take their job, just to, obviously, have a job or something. Me, I want to be different in the role that I play. I do. I want to be unique. And even on here, obviously, I want to come on here and be unique, be different in any kind of way that I can. Okay. And so that's what I'm here working on. By the way, I'm not, I think I'm just going to do like a half hour right now, because it's like, golly, I'm really, you have to understand, when you have a condition like mine, your adrenals get very, very depleted. And I mean, here's another thing. I'm going to work every day like this. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. And I ask for your prayers all the time. Ask for your prayers all the time. In my circumstance, in my situation, I wish I could just snap my fingers and make life better. But here's another thing that I'm doing, okay, in my life. I don't know about yours, but in my life, this is what I'm doing. I am not spending any money. I don't know what you think about that. I'm not spending anything. No, I'm not. And we all want to look for ways to grow money. But even learning how to grow money is a process. Am I getting greedy? Hope I'm not. No. Yeah, that's my plan for overall life. And I had to come on here and share my point of view, share my thoughts about the work life. Yeah, the work life. That's what I'm going to title my next video, the work life. I want you to value your jobs. If you're a nurse, if you're in waste management, if you're a lawyer, if you're an MD, if you're a customer service representative, if you're a secretary, if you're working at the library, I want you to value that paycheck that comes in, not by hoarding it, but by mainly setting it aside and knowing what it is to spend. When it comes time to have like big screen TVs, Teslas, and all this stuff, obviously, that comes second nature. But I just want to say this: we are all on different levels, especially in this space called the work life. I've been talking so much. I'm sorry. I've been talking all day. I was with one call and I was with another call and I was with another call. Okay, never mind. Okay, look at that. I told you sometimes it's really hard for me to take in my advice. Sometimes it's very hard for me to take in my advice. No, but I want to look for ways in which I can value and bring my boss a promotion. That's what I want to do. I want to learn this thing called humility in the workplace. Now, what if they treat you like crap? Or, well, we're going to talk about that, okay? Because there is going to come a time when you leave your job. There is going to come a time when you retire. I wish my time was to retire right now, but anyways, oh my gosh, I had to turn it up a little bit. What's up, Robux? Oh. I just had to do that right now. I want you to value your job. I know that sometimes it can be hard, particularly because we work with people and they can be difficult. People can be difficult, but it's like looking for the mindset of change is a process because we've all been taught to devalue our jobs, to look at pay in a different direction. And for me, I want to look at how I can grow as an employee, how I can grow my, my pay wage. My goodness. I think for now, I am going to cut it short. I don't know. We can't raid, right? Yeah, no, we can't raid. No, we can't raid. Anyways, I was hoping maybe we had that option to raid. Start question, start a poll. Oh, look at that. I can even start I can start a poll or anything like that. Yeah, all right. There's a lot that I still can't do on here because I only have like 17 subscribers, but that's okay because I will say this: no matter what, I enjoy coming on here. I'll give you later on the reason why I decided to do this on a consistent basis. I'm not going to say full time basis. I'm going to say consistent basis for now. Okay. I'll give you that. Okay. Later on. But, anyways, right now, I am going to let you go. Don't forget to value your job. Think about ways in which you can change that mindset when it comes to pay and work. Think about ways in which you can grow as a great employee, right? I'm going to turn it up right now. My love to you if you are going through a hard time. I can tell you how much I enjoy being here with you. And once again, this is Lori G. Lead yourself in the place that you're in and always go back to the basics. You will increase in learning. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.